Welcome to Tribal Council once again, Zeit. Lauren, what's your name?
Lauren.
Oh my God, you remembered that. Travis, what's your name?
Travis.
Oh my God, you remember that. What the fuck happened? Why could you guys not use your memory in the last challenge? Let's bring it over to Constance. From your perspective, what happened to you and to what the group now that you saw everybody scored and stuff?
Well, I just want to let y'all know I messed up on one cup. And I initially was just like, this challenge got me fucked up. And so, long story short, it was really actually not extremely difficult. It was just more so like the intricate detail of trying to figure everything out in a memorized standpoint was what I think made it so difficult, because I think some of us here can say that we were so close to figuring it out, but we were only missing 1 or 2 cups. And it was just the details of not paying attention to like where certain things are at. That's where I think that it went. But if it was any other way, I think that everybody would have done a really great job.
Was it a very pressure building challenge? I know maybe ahead of time during Tree Mail, you guys had an idea of what it was going to be. And then when you got to the challenge, it was a completely different thing. Do you think that played a factor into maybe the failure as a whole?
I think that anybody here would say that, like with 15 solo cups, it could bound to be anything, like, a tower, a stack, something along those lines, like having to recreate something or create something. So it more so, even like when I thought of like the cups, I didn't necessarily think of like a memory-based challenge, which I found really interesting. I think that that's a good challenge. But I didn't think that it was really that pressuring. It was just really trying to be eye of detail.
Thank you, Constance.
You're welcome.
Lauren.
Hi.
So I don't know why I didn't start off at the start of the episode, but this is a new tribe.
Yeah.
How has the game changed for you being now on a tribe with veterans who have played this before and know my crazy ass?
I actually like this tribe. I don't know. I like meeting like the new tribe mates and everything. They seem very nice. So
Is it a better vibe than your previous tribe or just different?
I feel like it's a little better.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't feel like I fit in with like some people on the other tribe.
Got it. Thank you, Miss Lawrence. Melissa, how is the game? Hello. Sorry. How has the game changed for you specifically?
Well, it's really awesome to meet the new people and get to make, new friends. And I have to say, Bria, you look amazing. Wow, gorgeous. It's just, hey, it is what it is. You have to learn to, adapt. And adapting is making new bonds with other people. So you have to do that, and you have to be able to do that.
How important is it at this point in the game? Like, these fans, but you don't know these fans. How important is it to still be friendly and get to know them, but also watch what you say? Because again, you don't know them, and information is power in this game. Words can be used against you in this game. How difficult has it been to like mitigate that, wanting to get to know them, be their friends, but also being careful because this is fans versus favorites?
Well, that was one of my points was, I thought that we was, newsy, and that's, we have to work together as a unified tribe to win these challenges. I know this one was an individual, but I mean, there's going to be team-based challenges again, and we're going to have to work together and cohesively and as a unit, one unit, not 2 different units playing against one another to try to beat. We have to be together, and we have to get along, and we have to genuinely like each other. And so far I like everybody. So
thank you, Melissa. Deshaun.
Yes.
Hello. As like a fan who hasn't played many games or any at all, you're like the faniest of the fans. How has the game changed for you now, being around other veterans who've been around the block a little bit more perhaps than your favorite tribe?
I don't really know, because this week I haven't really spoken to people like that. So I feel like I'm more so on the outs. So whatever is being told of me and asked of me, I'm just abiding by those rules.
Do you think that in an episode where a swap occurred, that it might be you tonight, because you sort of just admitted that you haven't really talked to people like that this round? Do you think that you could be in trouble?
No, I don't think so. I feel like the conversations that I had seemed pretty genuine, and that they told me what direction to go to, and I believe the people that I spoke to. So,
Travis.
Yes.
Welcome back to Tribal. So tonight, it's the first decision. Either we merged or we swapped these teams and it was even. There was 10 fans, 10 favorites, 5 on each tribe. Is tonight a vote about favorites getting majority? Or is tonight a vote about weak have to go? Or is tonight a vote about I don't trust you, you're out of here?
Oh man, tonight's a different kind of vote, I think. Tonight is probably one of those more uncomfortable votes. I don't know how to describe what the vote is tonight, but I think the vote tonight is going to be one that dictates the game, moving forward. And
Can I say what the vote is about tonight?
Sure, Devin.
yes, you
The
can.
vote tonight.
He's like, yeah, take the mic.
Let me just say it, because I'll say what everyone's thinking. The vote tonight is about dumb bitch. Ugh, okay, it's about this person over here who's like, you think you run shit. You thought you ran shit from day one. Everyone knew from day one what you were doing. Day one, hour one, we knew you were making alliances with everyone. You're not Boston Rob. You suck at this game. You made an alliance of 5, an alliance of 3, another alliance of 3, an alliance of 1. Real mature. Yeah, real mature. Big tough guy, huh?
All
You're
right.
an idiot.
So, Devin,
anyways, tonight is about disposing of toxicity, negativity, trash, and scum. That is what tonight is about.
Devin, are
He's
you
really
obviously, Devin, obviously, let me like phrase a question around what you just said and what I just witnessed.
Of course, yes.
Are you voting for Tony? Because I'm guessing.
Yes, I'm voting for him. Supposedly, according to Tony, we're all losers because he's the only one that could do the cup challenge. That was what he said. We're all losers. So
No. Hey, get it right. I said you're idiots. Please. If you're gonna quote me correctly.
How old are you? You played yourself in your mat. That's the most embarrassing thing. If someone else played you, I'd understand it more, but you played yourself.
Devin, so do you think that the fans are in trouble tonight because you're a fan, Tony's a fan?
Listen, this is you know what, I'm not doing, like, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm like, I'm mad right now. I'm not doing this like, is it this or that? Like, what's happening is Tony is going the fuck home, and then the favorites will have majority, and if they want to pick us the fuck off, they can, because this idiot is going home, and I will tank my own game to make sure of it.
Can I interrupt, please? Can I?
Thank you, Devin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I know you got a question for me on a second, Katie. I just want to say,
yeah,
there was a little bit of a kerfluffle today earlier in the main group chat, and if you notice, there was a certain amount of collusion between certain people, and one of those people was Constant. One of those people was actually Constant, showing a rather strong connection to Bria and Devin. Now, I don't know, but maybe Devin's taking his whole game right now. Maybe that's the case. It's entirely possible.
I absolutely am, and I don't give
Please
a fuck.
believe me, guys. Guys, you gotta believe me.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, don't say I didn't warn you.
Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Tony. Will, you're just sitting there observing. What does it feel like to witness the fans on a game level seemingly eat each other?
I mean, you can't lie and say that, okay, it's not a good thing for you because being, a fave, like we want to see them kind of crumble a little bit. But at the same time, like this is getting a little bit above
Good job,
where it needs to
Tony.
go.
We're crumbling because of you.
Dab.
Like it's getting a little bit more than where it needs to be at. I mean, personal shit is getting like to a whole other level of personal. From what I've been hearing and seeing and witnessing. So I don't know, maybe we should just breathe a little bit, try to take it down a peg and just realize this is a game. Like we're all playing a game. It's just for fun. So it doesn't have to get to any of these toxic levels that everybody is claiming to see.
How do you fix this? Is there anything that you think you guys can do as a team, people can do individually to?
I mean, I feel like personally, I feel like the people that are involved in it mainly, they have to fix this. Like either you're gonna talk it out, squash it out, or you're gonna vote the other person out. Only one way is gonna fix it. So you gotta fix it. You can figure it out. But I mean, it looks like tonight they're trying to vote one of these people out.
Thank you, Will.
No problem.
Bria, how are you feeling about the vote tonight? Are you feeling vulnerable at all? Or do you feel like between the fans that you've known before and the favorites that you've gotten to know that you should survive today?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just like seeing everybody be so serious. Like I'm so sorry. I do feel vulnerable because I felt vulnerable since hour one, being told that I was final two and being told I was in alliance to like an editing chat game name, to being told I was in alliance with Brian, to being told that I was going to be in alliance with Brian and Kayla, to be told I was going to be in alliance with all that, to hear that there's other alliances, to hear that there's another alliance I'm not in, to hear that I was never told about alliance. Like, I felt vulnerable since hour one, so it's probably not going to change this whole game.
Do you feel like you're going to be on the majority side of this vote?
I hope. Anything can happen. And, some people may have stuff up their sleeves. I never know. Because, I do know they transfer things to other people. So I don't know what they do. But I hope that if I am, then we can move on as a tribe and win and beat the other tribe and see them constantly go back to tribal. I do.
Thank you.
Good luck with that.
Gwen, does this vote have the every vote does, but especially this, because this seems sort of heated and stuff. Does this vote have the capacity to bring the tribe together, or does it, or is it more of a probability that it's going to?
I think that this vote will bring the tribe together.
How has the game changed for you since the swap? You have new tribe mates, new dynamics, new narratives, new storylines. How has it changed for you?
I think, before we swapped, the one time we went to tribal council, the vote was easy because we voted out someone that hadn't been around for 2 days. I think, especially in the last 24 hours, this game hasn't really been fun for me, and I'm sure everyone kind of here knows why. I'm somebody that I've played games. I'm just it's not worth my time to be involved in personal drama. So this last 24 hours just hasn't. I people here, I adore them. I like everybody, and on the calls that I have been on, I've enjoyed them. But in terms of just kind of the overall kind of toxic kind of cloud hanging over our tribe right now, that's not fun for me. I know that I kind of, even though in the last couple hours leading up to tribal, I was still kind of on Discord, but I also was kind of also trying to avoid it because it's just too toxic for me. I don't really want to be involved in that. It's not worth it. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't need to be involved in that stuff. So I'm hoping that after tonight, things will be rainbows and butterflies. It probably won't be, but as long as on a personal level, it's rainbows and butterflies. On the game level, if people want to get dirty, that's fine. But on a personal level, just don't do it.
Thank you, Gwen. Best of luck in the vote. Tony, fans are at it tonight. Why?
Well, I'm going to take this minute here. I reached out to Constance privately regarding the things that were said to give him my side of the story and to help him understand where I'm at. But with this moment, what I do want to do, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer your question, although I think by doing this, it'll probably answer your question a little bit, Sandy. Gwen, I called you a narcissist, and I'm sorry for that. It was a little bit of strategic game for me, but it's also, it's like I kind of have this thing about social workers being a little bit narcissistic anyway. Sorry about that, Travis. And wife, sorry about that, wife. But yeah, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I mean, I'm not dropping C-bombs. Like, it's really not my vibe, but the N-bomb, not that N-bomb, but the narcissist, I definitely said that in hopes to sort of cover any possible connection of us playing together later, because whatever. But, I can see how that would be really hurtful to you. And I'm very sorry if that I hurt your feelings. And I just want you to know that regardless. I think I'm going home right now.
Are you going to apologize for anything else?
No, go fuck yourself. But
are you going to apologize for saying that you can make her your bitch whenever we said that, whenever we had the whole talk about how we're going to try to get one of the best to come over to us?
Never happened. Never.
Are you going to say how you hosted us? I mean, how you hosted her and that she was annoying to the whole production
You
team?
did say you could make her your bitch. You did say that.
Never.
I
know you got her back. I know you got her back. Never said it.
Tony, you apologize for
liar.
that, but you don't apologize for everything you said.
Okay, well, buddy, you've got your own list of things that you can.
And you contradicted yourself earlier when you apologized. You contradicted yourself earlier because you said that you never said that she was like a narcissist, and then you just apologized.
No. I said I never said she was the C word. That I never said.
Before the tribal, you said you didn't. You said you didn't say she was a narcissist. And then we were lying about that, and you apologize to it now.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry,
you
buddy.
did.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
You said you didn't. You said you didn't said nothing about Gwen. And also, how are you going to try to work with Gwen? How is that how is talking shit about her working with Gwen?
I just wanted people not to no more personal attacks, on people's characters. That's what made everything so toxic. It's game is fine. If I'm playing a shitty game, you come at me about my game, but don't come at me and call me. I mean, you can call me a bitch. You can even call me a whore, but do not ever call me a C word. That's fighting words.
They don't fuck around in Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. They don't fuck around in Georgia.
But that's, just keep it on a game level and not on a personal level, because that's what happened is it went on a personal level. And I never get off and get upset and get into a main chat and talk. I hardly ever even speak in main chats. But that just really hurt and upset me, because it not only hurt two people that heard these things. I mean, it really just like shocked the hell out of me that people were actually doing that. And it wasn't even a game, anything to do with game. It was not game at all. It was ugly, just pure ugly.
Melissa, you're 100% right. Honestly, we was not even on the tribe with y'all. So y'all's name, I will say 24-hour challenge. We did say that y'all need to go to bed and all that. And and that's obvious and stuff. We did say some stuff now. But
especially
other than
you,
that,
Gwen.
We did too. We did too.
But other than that,
yeah,
Melissa,
we said stuff about you guys too. Don't worry, it's equal.
Melissa, you're 100% right though. Honestly, Gwen and Constance was never on our tribe until now. So anything personal should have never even been brought up or messed with about them, since they're not even on our tribe. So I do think that some people should never even bring their name up in the first place.
Last licks, anybody?
I'll say one thing and then you can start your votes. Okay.
Thank
So I just would like to say, and this is just a general statement for everyone, as some of you may or may not know of me, I just would like to just say that if you have a question about something, just let me know individually, even if it's, something that you want to know, or you don't understand, or certain things like that, and I'm more than willing to answer. Everybody knows I'm willing to answer any question that you have. I just would appreciate it that moving forward, you create your own individual opinion of me based off of what you see of me now, and not of what you see of other people's opinions or what is not relevant to who I am as a person today. And I needed that to kind of be said in public, if only because there's been some circumstances in other games where people have done these things to me so much where I cannot even talk to anybody. So I just would like you guys to understand that particular message that I'm giving you guys, no matter if I leave or whatever the case is, for anyone. So that's it.
Thank you, Constance. It's time to vote. Lauren. I have the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If you are in possession of a game advantage or a hidden immunity idol, now is the time to play it.
Sandy.
Hey.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
First vote. Devin. That's one vote, Devin. Tony. That's one vote, Devin. One vote, Tony. Tony. It's 2 votes, Tony. Devin. We're tied. 2 votes, Devin. 2 votes, Tony. Devin. That's 3 votes for Devin, 2 votes, Tony. Devin. We are at 4 votes for Devin, 2 votes, Tony. Tony. 3 votes, Tony. 4 votes, Devin. Tony. We are tied. 4 votes, Devin. 4 votes, Tony. Tony. It's 5 votes, Tony. 4 votes, Devin. 4th person voted out by Survivor, Black Forest. Tony. Tony.
Okay, I know he went home, but I'm gonna say something. The fact that most of these people were preaching, oh, my morals, Tony has to go over anyone, but then they threw votes on me, like weirdos. Just wanted to state, genuine weirdos, hypocrites. Just wanted
You
to
do know that the votes are
obvious, because I'll say what I.
You do know the votes are obvious, right?
No, but I literally was preaching to you. I said, there's no way, after they were sitting there like, Tony has crossed a line. Like the things he said about Constance, the
Deb,
things he said about Gwen.
let me just snuff his torch, and then you guys can, I'll leave the Zoom open. Like post-tribal council tribes, the time will be had.
Suddenly morals went out the window.
Tony, from the bottom of my heart, my friend, I want to thank you for playing this game. You've helped me create the past 2 seasons. I wouldn't have been able to do that without you. You are one of my best friends, and it's hard to see, and there's a lot of my friends in here. Like I have another really good friends playing this game. It's hard to see what happened happen. It's all in the however icky it is, it's all in the context of iSurvivor. This is a hard game. This round proves it. I'm sorry that your time is over, and it pains me to see you go out in like this, but it's the game. And thank you for playing, and I love you. Unfortunately, though, Tony, the tribe has spoken.